Good morning everybody, welcome back on board Summer Lovin, Bon dia de todos. We are finally today starting the refit process for Summer Lovin, starting the work proper. The big heavy stuff's being done today. She's due to come out of the water this morning. We're going to go take her over to the shipyard, which we finally have space in. We've managed to coordinate all the people who are doing the bits of work on her over the next week or so to make sure that all these jobs can be done while she's out of the water over the next 7 to 10 days. So we'll be taking her over, we'll be putting her in the travel lift, placing her into the shipyard, and then the work can commence. I'll film the trip over to the shipyard and film the process of putting her in the crane for you. All going to do this all by myself today, but it doesn't really matter. It's not a big boat, it's fairly easy. We've got a little bit of an easterly breeze today, which is helping us get out, but it'll be a bit awkward when we're getting her into the crane, but not a problem. We'll get it done, and we'll start this week filming bits and pieces as the work progresses on her. Our engine bay is being done first. Sometime midweek the guys from the wrap company are going to come down and wrap the hull for her, give her a new colour scheme, etc., and we'll show that for you. Right then, okay, plan of attack is we have got some wind now coming around, sweeping around a little bit to the west at times, which is going to be a bit awkward, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to take that forward line off and put a small line here to the centre cleat just to hold it in, while I take the springs off, and then ultimately come around to the back, take off the rear lines, all of them, having disconnected the shore power, which we'll do in a moment, and then leave that centre line to the last one, which we can do from on board, and then that will give us the option then to just release it from on board and set off straight out once this wind abates a little tiny bit. I'll film it as we go along on the head cam, and you'll be able to see us going into the travel lift. Okay, I know the wind's going to be blowing in, so you'll struggle to hear this, but we're now on the head cam and we're heading down towards the lift, the travel lift that's waiting for us over there. We're due to be picked out at 11. It is now 10 to, so they should be on time, but this is Portugal, nothing ever operates on time, but we shall see, won't we, when we get up there. We're just going slowly through the marina. This is the height of the season, lots of travel boats moving in and out, and they should be starting any time now really, to be flying back in, especially the dolphin boats that do about 20 trips a day. So we shall have to take care as we pass these pontoons here where the Maritima Touristica boats are. Heading on, we've got a little bit of swell coming in with this easterly wind. Won't be a nice day out there today, despite the fact that it's going to be really, really warm. So your Andreza is down there. She's now registered for charter. We'll be going out on her in September. I'll arrange to take a day out and we'll take you aboard. This wind is pretty horrible. I don't envy anybody going out today with this easterly. It is going to be nasty. They call this the Levante. It comes from Spain, from that side near the Straits of Gibraltar. And it is picking up nicely. This will be fun getting into this travel lift. So we'll flip around, go to the travel lift once we get set up and they're ready to accept us. This will be fun. Not. So here we are. Alisson is just going to speak to the guys with the crane, and we are going to have some fun with this wind holding this position, let me tell you. Again, let's do some circles before we put it into position, because that wind is gonna kill us. Which crane? This one or this one? The big gruer. Okay, I'll just spin round a couple of times till they're ready. Yeah, it's only short. Okay, it finally looks like we're ready. They're in the water after about 10-15 minutes circling the marina. waiting for this thing in the most heinous wind, but we will get there now and see if we can't get this lined up in that cradle, which will be fun in this wind, because getting it to stop will be the issue. There we go. Right, so let's take that out of there and nudge it in slowly. Right up our bum. It's going to be fun. In the hoist at the front. Let's stop the boat, we'll centre it now. This way. Yeah, that's right. Okay. The fender's up? Yeah. Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? Only today. We're now clear of the water, we're in the air, so we'll get everything ready to get off. That way. Drop this on there, take the keys. They have spares with them at Celtic Marine, so they can easily crank it out. Drop that on there. Cover the helm while it's in the workshop. The guys will remove it as and when. Ready? Hard. Sure exactly where we're going yet in the yard, but we will find out where we're going. Somewhere over there, probably close to that Cap Camera, but we shall see. We shall see. Guys coming from Celtic Marine now to position the boat and get the things under it. So I had a little leak of the boat in the straps. I wasn't quite happy about where the straps were for the hoist, so the position has been changed, and he's just going to check it now before he takes it out to travel. So he's going to make sure that it's not going to slip out of the cradle when he's got it up in the air. We'll be departing soon. Once we get to the ladders at the end there, we'll step off the boat out that way. She's going to be moved over now. Get a good look at her bum. A nice clean bum. Obviously that good anti-foul on it this year. First time I've seen her properly out of the water since I bought her. There we go. So the travel lift will now take her over, put her in the cradles while she's worked on. It's amazing how small she's compared to Andreza. Even though she's best part 30 foot long, it's just the volume of the boats on the bigger ones is remarkable compared to these. And she's going here where those stands are, I believe. Moving out nicely. Ooh, I could do with a bit of more anti-foul and clean those props. We'll get them done while we're out, I think, as well. The legs look pretty good, but props could do with a bit of a descale. Check the anodes on them as well. They don't look particularly good at the minute, but maybe just a clean up. You still see shiny bits on them. Quick blast will get most of that off with the cleaner. And there she goes. Her refit begins in earnest today.